Over the years, I've taken a look at a multitude of MMOs, and in every single one of them, I felt like my virtual life was in peril at some point in time. Either because I was being chased by angry mobs of enemies, had STIX as a healer, or was generally fighting to complete in-game raids while everything around me was on fire. So it was a welcomed vacation from the day in, day out fighting, being able to just relax in a cozy life sim MMO. Palia. This game reveal rather dropped into our laps not but a few years ago, touting a comforting experience provided by some Blizzard and Riot devs who broke off on their own to bring their vision of an MMO to life. And now we can sample the fruits of their labors as of August 2nd for their biggest test phase yet, their closed beta phase that has no NDA nor any wipes for this stage and beyond. If you were unlucky enough to not be selected for or just didn't know about the beta test, fear not, because on August 10th they will be holding an open beta, allowing access to every single interested player. We still have no release date for Palia at this time, but we do know it'll be launching free to play on PC and Switch. And we suspect it could be soon, as we know for sure the Switch release will be happening sometime holiday season this year. And if you don't want to miss out on opportunities like this one, shameless plug for something I've worked hard on, join our Discord today from the link in the description below to keep up to date with everything MMO. From the latest announcements to signups for alphas and betas, I will literally keep you updated. I try to keep the community as informed as possible so they don't miss any opportunities to sign up and play betas just like this one. Now back to the topic. First things first, you're going to make your character because this represents who you are in the world of Palia. You'll have your choice of body type that shares the following: a few face styles, skin tones, eye color, voice, hair, and outfits. There's also a makeup tab, but that's very minimal with just varying eyelashes. Overall, the character creator isn't super individualizing, but hopefully in the future, they'll add in more options because I'd love to see myself in the character I create. I know a lot of my male friends were a bit let down by the fact that the game doesn't have any beards or mustaches at this time, but they are planned. So face carpets are in the works, guys. Rejoice! The great news is you can change every option beyond body type of the wardrobe in the game whenever you feel like for free. So don't feel super stressed in character creation because there's a lot of time to change your mind even while playing. From the character creator, you're teleported into the ruins of Palia where you come face to face with your first encounter of the inhabitants of the world, Gina. From there, she will point you in the direction of Kalimia village where you'll begin your new life among them. Each member of this world you encounter has their own unique personalities, appearances, and tastes. From a single dad living in the woods to a man and his loving wife living out their life on a farm to a bratty rich girl trying to rebel against her mom, you'll unfold who they are alongside unraveling the big overall story. Why humans are appearing back in Palia after being gone for so long. As time goes on, you'll speak with them and grow closer and closer to them. Some of them you can even eventually romance, including a robot. The closer you grow to them, the more quests they'll offer you. Each in-game day, you'll be able to have new conversations with them, and each real-time day for us, you'll be able to have a new opportunity to give them a gift that they love. They're very picky though, so make sure to keep talking to them so you'll be able to eventually ask them what it is they like, or they might even give you suggestions for different villagers. At first, I found this feature a little weird, but as more time went on, they began to feel like they were truly fleshed out characters with true personalities that I felt inclined to discover more about. While they don't actually speak more than a few noises or small phrases, they do have a lot to say in text. Heck, they will even send you letters that appear at your mailbox at the plot of land they give you to build a house on. Yes, you heard, there is housing. Instance housing though. You'll be gifted a plot of land you'll need to clear out and begin crafting, farming, and building on. Beyond the base house they gift you, you'll need to buy up the land not yet unlocked by purchasing writs and also buying sections of house to build with in-game money you earn from selling goods you collect or craft. Furniture is derived by crafting, and each piece you craft will give you an option to unlock more craftable items for your furniture building level. Furniture can also be purchased from Trish, the local furniture seller in town. You don't have to be at the level to craft what she's selling, you only need to have the gold to do so. The only downside I found to the furniture is you can't really interact with it. Like, I can't sit in the chair or lay in the bed. that kind of bothered me. Hopefully these features are in the works because I'd love to see that little exchange happen. It's small interactions like that that make the world feel more alive. Within your plot of land, you can farm as well, which comes with tilling the land, putting out seeds, weeding, watering, and fertilizing. Farming is also a little more complex than what I am showing. If you plant crops in an orderly fashion, you can grow crops faster, crops that won't grow weeds, or increase the quality of surrounding crops. I'm just a willy-nilly planter and don't really care about optimizing just yet. These crops are very helpful in either obtaining gold from selling the fruits of your labors or cooking. The cooking, once you unlock the oven and prep station, unlocks a minigame where you need to click at the right time to chop or use a rolling pin before the timer runs out. It's quite a fun little experience, but I have a little trouble with timing. This is where your friends who visit your home come in handy. Friends can come into your instance plot of land and water your plants, move your stuff if you add them as an editor, or most importantly, join you for cooking. If they bring resources, they can assist you in the ingredients for cooking or just simply help you cook. In my case, if I don't yet have an oven to bake in because my cooking level, I can go over to my friend's house and assist them with their cooking and reap the benefits as all things are shared equally despite the efforts or supplies put in. Just be aware your friends might start to notice you only come over for dinner time and get a little weary of your friendship. Also, the only time you can visit your friends' home is if they're actually at home. Otherwise, access is denied. You can also visit any friend's home as long as they're on your friends list. I was able to visit the homes of my friends who live in Africa, the UK, and Canada, so we can all pretty much share a world with anyone we wish. If you want to see your friends beyond your home, make sure you add them to your party so you can move about the map together. There can only be 25 people at a time on a map, and the party limit is 4 players, so if you have more than 4 friends, bear that in mind. Out in the open world, there's more to do than just hanging out with NPCs. You can fish, mine, capture bugs, pick up plants, chop down trees, and hunt. All these life skills, including farming, furniture crafting, and cooking, have levels. The higher your skill in them, the better utensils to assist you in these tasks become. Each of these tasks, except furniture making, can be done with friends in some form. Some things cannot be done alone, like chopping down magical trees that regen health. The community of Palia refers to this as tree raids, where you band together like Kirito and Yu-Gi-Oh! And Sword Art Online and prove you're not one to leave a task incomplete. Everything you do together, whether you're in a party or not, is shared. So if I shoot a Cernuck at the same time another player does, or take the second shot on it, it'll give us both the same possible rewards. It also makes things go faster, like mining. If playing with another person sounds absolutely horrible to you, fear not, you can play this game entirely solo if you so choose, except for the tree cutting. Just pretend you're getting an NPC to help you with the magical trees. It'll be fine. The world itself is comprised of Kilima and Bahari Bay right now, with more areas on the way. Each area feels like it has its own unique biome with sandy beaches, rolling hills, and deep magical forests depending on where you are. The world doesn't necessarily feel vast, but definitely makes you hoof it around. The world feels full and purposeful, which is what I like to see. There is fast travel, but it will cost you in-game currency, and that's just not something easily obtained right now for me, so I'm saving it up by running everywhere I go. You can teleport for free to your home every 30 minutes if you choose to, so there is that. As time moves on though, you'll get a quest to get a glider as well. This will unlock new areas for you to soar to or save yourself a few steps. Each area also has individualized plants, ores, and bug life. The animal life seems to be the same with the Cernuck and Kappas. One thing I did find interesting in the Bahari Bay was meeting Tamila, which hints perhaps an additional skill for the future. Alchemy, perhaps? I'd be very excited to learn some potions from her, and if we're being honest here, she's the one I'm trying to romance, but she lives so gosh darn far away, it's hard to get to her every day to talk. Honestly, the whole area of Bahari Bay feels magical, as I came across a magical Cernuck that got away as I ran out of arrows, but you do hear the NPCs talking about its possible existence at times. Hopefully, as more time goes on, I'll be able to kill it and see what it offers in terms of drops. The world itself is indeed cozy, with little hints of darkness within it as you find basically a hidden black market, encounter a witchy character other villagers tell you to stay away from, and you can say questionable things others disapprove of. I was surprised by how invested I became in the world itself and trying to figure out how to unlock more stories because I was eager for more. Monetization for this free-to-play game is simply an outfit store where you can dress your character up in neat outfits. A lot of people were concerned about pay to win in my streaming of this game, but fear not. This is not something this game even has. The current endgame with in mind, this is a beta, appears to be grinding out some rare supplies to work on unlocking the secret in a run, most likely explaining the past of the humans. As more content becomes available in this game, I see people having plenty to do despite the simplicity of it, as everything takes time. But not so much where you feel like you're standing around waiting, except for maybe when you're fishing and waiting for something to bite. There's still a lot this game has to work on, and they will, as this is a beta phase, and even after releasing, they seem to have solid plans in place for things they want to do, like possibly weather, new areas, set patches, and so much more. Hopefully they'll get the server issues ironed out, the random cord dangling in the square picked up, and some T-pose issues resolved. This game is definitely something I will continue to play, and I'm happy to say I actually was pleasantly surprised by how much I enjoyed it. I know this game won't be for everyone, but if you're in the least bit curious, I hope to see you all August 10th. This was MRSSSTIX signing off for now. Bye!